One of the greatest things about this country is our freedom of choice. We know you can pick your clothes, and we know you can pick your supper. But question is, can you pick the winner of the Kentucky Derby? This is Danny Brewer, your favorite turf rider from Tennessee. Like everything else in the world, the Kentucky Derby has been affected by these tumultuous times we're living in. But thank goodness for the 146th consecutive year, we're going to be running for them roses. As we've said in the past, the Kentucky Derby is about way more than a 2-minute chase around the Churchill Downs dirt. A truly larger-than-life event, the magic that surrounds it is one of the most special things in the sporting world. Without further ado, let's see if we can pull a rabbit out of that hat. Derby fever is one of the finest afflictions you could ever contract. One group that has the mercury spiking is Saratoga Stables. These boys from the Empire State will send the ultra-impressive Tiz the Law to post with eyes on having their New York bred win the most coveted prize in thoroughbred racing. 4 for 4 this year, all this son of Constitution has done is win the Holy Bull, the Florida Derby, the Belmont Stakes, and Travers Stakes. Looking better each time out, the Law has flat laid it down. Here's a little perspective on his Travers triumph. 4th fastest time in race history and won by a widening 5.5 lengths. Under a hand ride. And this was a 1.25 mile test that usually Derby runners do not get as preparation in a regular year. Like Saratoga spokesman Jack Knowlton told me, he's checked all the boxes. One of the really special stories for Derby 146 is that of Art Collector. This son of Bernardini has blossomed under the care of trainer Tom Drury. Little known on the sport's big stage, Drury is one of those little engine that could stories. With some calculating brushstrokes, he has taken a horse that won his first race over the Kentucky Downs turf in 2019 and unveiled a real Picasso for the world's most famous race. Although he has not kept the company of some of the other contenders, this Churchill-based colt has 2 wins beneath the twin spires to his credit. Honoracepa is one of the top contenders from the West Coast. This John Shearer-trained colt has only 1 victory to his credit this year, but it was a white lightning win that saw him close with authority in the Santa Anita Derby. Fantastic at maximizing the talents of his runners, the man that guided Zenyatta to 19 consecutive wins has emphasized stamina with his big striding colt. Choosing to gallop and not overwork this son of Honor Code, Sheriff tells me his charge is primed and ready. We can't talk Kentucky Derby and not mention Bob Baffert. The 5-time winner of this race has went from penthouse to outhouse and maybe back to penthouse during this extended Derby qualifying season. Primed to equal Ben Jones in the all-time Derby win column early on with the powerhouse Nadal, injury caused the Hall of Famer to change his lineup. Haskell Stakes winner Authentic and Shared Belief Victor 1,000 Words have both matured nicely and are currently finding their best strides. Baffert says Authentic may be a bit quicker, but 1,000 Words is absolutely on the rise. Both fit the Baffert bill as front-end speed horses that can go gate to wire. We've now touched on a few of the entrants chasing immortality, but let's get back to that original question. Can we pick the winner of the Kentucky Derby? 2-time Derby winning trainer Carl Nascar knows a thing or two about this game. He says plain and simple, you can't make mistakes and win Grade 1 races, especially the Kentucky Derby. Tiz the Law has been so brilliant to this point, it's almost scary, and Art Collector is equally impressive in his ability to control his own destiny. With that in mind, our pick is Honoracepa. What the what, you say? Okay, here's my hillbilly ciphering on this. Logic says Tiz the Law or Art Collector. But what about 2020 has been logical? There's no denying Tiz the Law and Art Collector are 2 of the most talented runners to toe the track. But like 2-time Derby winning jockey Jerry Bailey once told me, it's not about who is the best horse, but who is the best horse on that day. Honoracepa possesses a ground-gobbling stretch run, and he has big money Mike Smith in the irons. He and Sheriffs teamed up in 2005 to win this race with Longshot Giacomo, and Smith also won the race in 2018 aboard Justify. The trip is probably more important than the time in a race like this, and who better to pilot the ship than Mike Smith? The law and art will be there at the end too, so complete your superfecta with likely Longshot and Dale Roman's trained attachment rate. Whether you cash a ticket or not, this sport has so much to offer you can't help but win. This is Danny Brewer, your favorite turf rider from Tennessee, and you can catch me at horseracing-scoop.com. And remember, got a hunch, bet a bunch, back a horse and get paid.